my name's Sephoj117, or just Sephoj.
And I'm Xale42, and we're going to be talking to you tonight about Spider-Man and how this new movie is going to be better than the old Tobey Maguire movies.
Okay, bear in mind that this is just our opinions, and if you just happen to like the old movies better or don't really want to see the new one,
then that's your opinion.
Then your opinions matter, and we're just stating ours. And if you agree with us, post in the comments if you like it, and if you disagree, also post in the comments. So, whatever you do, whatever you think about us, just post in the comments and tell us what you think.
Okay, one thing I'd like to start off with is that actually Andrew Garfield in the new Spider-Man movie actually looks like Peter Parker.
Yeah, he kind of does have that nerd look to him, doesn't he?
Yeah. Also, they were right in the comics that actually I have read in my Ultimate Spider-Man guide that actually Gwen Stacy was Peter Parker's first love, not Mary Jane.
Well, granted, Gwen Stacy wasn't even his first love. It was Betty Brant, so it's not totally correct, but it's better.
I guess. Also, in this new one, they have the web shooters, which he always had in the original comics. He never could just do it on his own, correct?
Yeah, it didn't come out of his wrist, through his veins, or whatnot, like they did first three.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? And...
Oh yeah, they kind of do more of what he's like in high school.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the last bit of high school doesn't cut him just to graduation, right, when he becomes Spider-Man.
Yeah. Let's see. One other thing is that actually the people in this movie, the main characters, they actually look like they are in high school. The actors that they picked for the other Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, they just look too old for the part.
They did look a little bit older, and I like the way they picked what they did for the roles. I think Emma Stone's going to make a good Gwen Stacy. Okay, we mentioned earlier that Andrew Garfield's the new Peter Parker, and we're going to tell you why we think he's going to do a better job than, say, he's going to be Peter Parker instead of Tobey Maguire. We're going to see he's better than Tobey Maguire.
Well, one thing we already said was that also he looks the right age, and he also looks like Peter Parker.
Yeah, besides that, what other reasons are there?
Oh, they did get the writing is right for Spider-Man because he was always a smart mouth when fighting bad guys and everything, and they tried doing it in the third Spider-Man movie, and it just came out stupid. At least that's what I thought.
It was a little too late, because they didn't really elaborate on that until the third,
yeah,
in my opinion. But
I mean, in the trailer, if you haven't seen it yet, they already showed that they did get the smart mouth part right. It actually is a little bit funny what he says.
You know, if you're gonna steal cars, don't dress like a car thief. You a cop? You seriously think I'm a cop in a skin tie red and blue suit?
Yeah, I'm glad they kind of put that in. And Alex, you want to talk about Tobey Maguire any bit?
Well, one thing I'd like to point out is that I'm pretty sure everyone agrees with this, that he was terrible at crying in the movies. It was just awful.
Yeah, it kind of was. Just a little bit.
Pretty awful. Let's see, what else?
What do you think of Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane versus...
Let's see. In the Spider-Man comics, she was always viewed as a very attractive woman, very, very just drop-dead gorgeous. This is just my personal opinion. Kirsten Dunst, I never found that attractive.
Yeah, if you may find Kirsten Dunst attractive, but personally, I don't.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, if you think she's attractive, all power to you, man.
Yeah. But honestly, I just don't think they picked a very good actress for that. But in the original movies, they did pick good actors and actresses for some parts. For example, most of the guys they picked for the parts of the villains in the movies were actually pretty good.
Yeah, Alfred Molina made a good Doc Ock.
Yeah, and Willem Dafoe wasn't a bad Green Goblin. I thought that Thompson was a fairly good Sandman.
He was good.
I think the only one that was actually bad was...
Topher Grace.
That's it. Because he was not like Eddie Brock from the comics.
Yeah, Eddie Brock was more like big and bulky. In the comics, he was like this big, bulky guy. He could bench like 300 pounds even before he got the symbiote suit. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of one thing that I was disappointed with.
Mm-hmm. One thing that I also thought was disappointing with the movies is they had Kurt Connor in the movies, but they never did anything with the Lizard.
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing something with the Lizard this time. And how he still is missing the arm, and he's still trying to cure it, and all that, and how in the trailer at least, it looks like he's going to be an inner conflict between real Kirk Connors and the Lizard.
Oh, wait, I remembered one thing my sister wanted me to put in about why this new one's going to be better.
Okay, go
And
on.
I quote, Andrew Garfield, high-pitched girly noise. You got to insert that in there. Let's see what else.
Is hot? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, my sister thought he was hot.
He's a piece of man pie.
I don't think pie is the right word for
Pie?
it.
I was going to say cake, but everyone knows pie is better than cake. Unless you disagree.
Yeah, but pie sounds like something wrong.
Mm-hmm. I also thought that, what's his face? The guy who's hairy.
James Franco?
James Franco. I thought he did a good job.
He was good. He was one of the actors I actually liked in the 3 movies. He did good.
The girl who they picked for Gwen Stacy wasn't terrible.
She wasn't terrible, but she wasn't great. Again, just my opinion.
Yeah. J. Jonah Jameson. They're not going to have him in this one. In the first one, at least.
He's not in it, period, or is it the same act? It's a different actor.
Well, I hope they have him in them. They're not going to have it in the first movie. He's on the cast list.
That's a bummer, because I was kind of hoping they'd have him, him trying to make money sort of thing. Join up with the Bugle after he became Spider-Man, but whatever. Disney.
Let's see, what else? I do think that, even though the Ant-Man and Uncle Ben was good in the other series, I do like, Martin Sheen. Is that right?
Yeah, it is Martin
Sheen and, what's... Sally Fields?
I think it is Sally Fields, yeah.
Yeah, who's doing the part of, Aunt May and Uncle Ben. I think they look good for the part.
Yeah, but Martin Sheen, he's a great actor. He's been in movies. He was the elusive man in Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. And he's good. I still don't think he's going to replace the old Uncle Ben.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, in case you didn't know, he died just this past year. It's kind of sad.
Oh, the actor did?
Yeah, he died.
Oh, that's a bummer.
And, yeah, Martin Sheen will replace him, but only time will tell if he's better.
Yeah. Flash Thompson. The guy they picked for this one that you see in the trailer, he actually does look better for the part.
Yeah, he kind of does have that look of a jock that would pick on a Peter Parker.
Also, Flash Thompson was always blonde. The guy they picked for the Flash Thompson in the other one, he was brunette.
Yeah.
And they kept him brunette. They didn't even dye his hair or anything.
Yeah, it's those little details that the nerds pick out, and I'm kind of glad that they're picking up on some of the little details, even if they are leaving some out.
Yeah, the guy they picked, I think, is actually good. He looks like Flash Thompson from the Ultimate Spider-Man comics.
In a way, yeah. And are they doing like they kind of did with the old one, kind of mixing the universe between Amazing Spider-Man and Ultimate Spider-Man?
I think maybe.
Or is it more, since it's called The Amazing Spider-Man, you think it's more heavily based on Amazing Spider-Man?
I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I guess so.
One would think, but I guess we'll see.
I also think that movies are better when they make them darker. They just usually are. Like The Dark Knight, that was a great film. Actually, I think it will be better because the director did say he was going to make this one darker.
Yeah, well, the Lizard is going to be dark.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling it's going to have its dark moments, it's going to have its happy moments, like when Peter's just running around discovering his powers, and it's going to have the dramatic scenes, it's going to have scenes that'll make you feel all warm and bubbly inside, it's going to have a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. Also, I think it's going to be interesting how they delves into the. Is that the right word?
Delves into.
Yeah, delves into Peter's past about his parents or anything.
Oh yeah, it's like I liked how they kind of did that. How it really went into how he didn't really know much about how his parents died and all that, and they didn't really delve into that in the first go at Spider-Man, and I was a little bit disappointed.
Also, one cool fact about that is, if I am correct, our friend Patrick, his cousin does the part of the younger Peter Parker. Remember, he told us that.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, our good friend Patrick, his little cousin, got to play a little toddler Peter Parker, and that's cool. Not
really toddler.
Well, he was like 1 or 2 years old when his parents went off.
Not in the movie.
Well, not in the movie, but in the comics.
Oh yeah, but still, I think it's pretty awesome that we have that connect. Not really connected.
Not really connected.
It's just cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
But yeah, I think that's all we have really to say. You got anything, Joey?
No, that's it. If you like,
Suit.
this is gonna be available on both of our
Hey.
channels.
You guys want to talk about Suit?
Oh, Suit. Okay.
Oh, yes, the suit.
The Suit. Almost completely forgot the Suit. Almost did the outro without talking about the Suit.
Now, we did talk about the web shooters. They're doing that part right.
Yeah.
I think the costume overall looks pretty good.
Yeah, I was skeptical at first when they were first releasing
Yeah.
screenshots and stuff at it, but over time, it's starting to grow on me. I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about it is basically the shoe part. How it basically, you've seen that? How it sort of makes it look like shoes, the sole parts of it.
Just the bottom part where it meets the ankle.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, it was like in the comics, it was like the pants went down about part of the leg. This like the shoe part were almost like socks that were
Yeah.
also like covered the feet. And it may just be me looking at it weird, but I don't know.
Yeah, but other than that, we think it's gonna be great. Anyway, just tell us any of your ideas about how the old one is you thought was better, or how you think the new one's gonna be better.
Okay, this is gonna be available on both of our channels. His on Xale42 and mine on Sephoj117. And if you like our videos or this video, subscribe in the gray box above the video. Post in the comments if you have any opinions or ideas of what you want him to do for another vlog. And like the video if you like the video.
Also, I recently just made a Facebook page, so you can go and like that if you want to. Alright, and just thank you for watching our special vlog we did together. See you next time.